Blessed Kateri Tekakwitha is known as the Lily of the Mohabs. She will be the first Native American saint who is honored by the Catholic Church as the patroness of nature and ecology. Today, we all are here to discuss a book on this saintly figure who loved God, his people, and nature. The author of this book, Blessed Kateri Tekakwitha, the Lily of the Mohabs, is Reverend Father Lawrence Levasic. Hello, I am Mrs. Manju John and really happy to introduce to you the enthusiastic faces sitting with me here for the discussion. Donna Cherian, Ria, Ashley, and Shraddha. Hello Donna, can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Donna Cherian. I belong to this Blessed Alfonso Syro-Malabar mission. I am a senior batch student of this religious instruction class of this mission.
Ria Maria, what about you?
I'm Maria Sabu. I belong to the same mission. I am a senior batch student.
Ashley, introduce yourself please.
My name is Ashley. I'm also from the same mission. I'm in the senior batch student.
And Shraddha, what about you?
I'm Shraddha Mariam Shain. I belong in the same mission and I'm a senior student.
So how do you feel after reading this book?
Well, I felt after I read the book, I felt like she had a special devotion to Jesus and she had a good character and she helped people who are sick and she's really shy.
Yeah, though she was so shy, she was so sweet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And what do you think about the style of the author and the language he used for writing this book?
The author, Father Levasic, he used a simple language and it was easier for us to understand, and this book is really organized.
Exactly. In this book, I felt like the author explains different phases of life of Tekakwitha, and he starts the book with the explanation of her parents, right?
Kateri Tekakwitha's father's name is Kenyonkwa. He was a warrior and a hunter. He was a Mohawk's chief. Kateri Tekakwitha's mom's name is Kehenta. She's a Christian from Canada.
Yeah, exactly. His father was a pagan, not a Christian, but her mother was a Christian, right?
Tekakwitha was born in 1656 in Orisville and she also had a brother.
Yeah.
The author mentions about his father, Isaac Joggers, who died in the year 1646, 10 years before Tekakwitha was born.
Yeah, exactly, because the author was so specific about mentioning the name of so many missionaries in many parts of this textbook. Besides Father Joggers, he mentions the name of Father Lemoyne, who visited the tribal clan when Tekakwitha was a child. Well, now let's talk about Tekakwitha's childhood days.
When Tekakwitha was 4 years old, there was a smallpox epidemic in the tribal camp. She lost her parents and also her brother.
Tekakwitha was affected by smallpox. She escaped from death, but she had scars on her face and she became partially blind.
So that means at a very young age of 4 years, she became orphan, she became unattractive, and she became physically so weak. That means she had a childhood filled with hardships. So what happened to her later?
After her parents' death, two aunts and uncles adopted her, and when she was 10 years old, a war broke out between the Mohawks and the French.
Then they all moved to a new place and Tekakwitha did all the work for that big family and her uncles and aunts forced her to marry.
Child marriage was so common among the tribes at that time, and Tekakwitha, being the adopted daughter of a Mohawk chief, many warriors came forward to marry her. But Tekakwitha had the fond memory of her good and prayerful mother, and she had the feeling that, being God on her side, she will be able to lead a happy and strong life, more with the values on her side. Now there comes the turning point in her life.
Yes, in 1667, while Tekakwitha was 11 years old, she met the French missionaries who came to the claim. From these missionaries, she learned about Jesus Christ for the first time in her life.
Then she started a prayerful life with deep faith in Jesus. She was totally against the idea of marriage, and then her family started treating her as a slave.
For 8 years, she had kept her faith in Jesus, but never told her desire to get baptized because for fear that her uncle and her shyness.
By nature, Tekakwitha was shy, but she was so sweet. She was busy with her work, but was always cheerful, and she was so kind and gentle.
So far we have discussed about the childhood days of Tekakwitha, about her character, how she got attracted to Christianity through the French missionary center. Now here comes a new phase in her life. There we can meet a person who influenced her a lot and helped her to shape her destiny. You know who was that?
Father D. Lamberville.
Yeah, it was Father D. Lamberville.
When Tekakwitha was 19 years old, Father D. Lamberville came to the Mohawks' place in 1676, and she told him her desire to get baptized. Father D. Lamberville forced her uncle to send her for the prayers and Holy Mass.
Her uncle was tolerant to the missionaries. He was against the new religion, but against her family's wish, Tekakwitha prepared for baptism for 1 year, and she was baptized on Easter Sunday, April 5, 1676.
Tekakwitha was now a Christian at the age of 20, and she received the name Kateri. The name Kateri means eye of the sun.
Kateri is the Mohawk pronunciation for Kateri. It means eye of the sun. I feel like she received quite a meaningful name during her baptism, right? Because maybe God left her in darkness to see His light. Now Shraddha, what do you think? How her family and friends reacted to her when she embraced Christianity?